everybody. Today I am making kale with baby portobello mushrooms and garlic, and also Beyond Meat sausages. These I don't have very often, but when I do, I really enjoy them. These are the bratwurst variety, and you can see that they've got 16 grams of plant protein per serving. They're soy-free and gluten-free. And let's just take a look at the back. So you can kind of see they're made out of pea protein isolate, refined coconut oil, sunflower oil, rice protein, fava bean protein, potato starch, a lot of stuff. Definitely worth a shot looking up. I'm gonna let those fry, but I want to show them to you in a minute. I've also got baby portobello mushrooms, and I just threw those in whole in with the kale that I double rinsed, and I'm actually using some homemade vegetable stock, which is basically a combination of probably about 30% store-bought organic vegetable stock, but I also have just water, garlic, salt, onion salt, and I did put some minced garlic in there that you can see. So I'm just letting that simmer down. All right, so here are my Beyond brats, and if you've never had them before, they're worth a try. They're very, very good. And you can see they just look just like bratwurst. They fry up just like brat. And excuse my messy stove. I made some vegan queso last night. You can see that right there. Out of almond milk and cow cheese. Really good. First time I ever made vegan queso. I'll have to make a video about that. But I've just got this on low, and I'm just letting them kind of simmer here and cook. They don't really require a ton of cooking, but I do want to make sure that they're nice and crispy on the outside. So I just put some Mediterranean virgin olive oil from Aldi, organic olive oil in there, just so they're sizzling and they're not sticking to the pan. So I'm going to cover that back up. All right. And again, we've got the kale, baby portobello mushrooms. I normally cut them up, but today I decided to keep them whole, just because they tend to be pretty meaty. So in reality, I don't really need these Beyond sausages, but I'm cooking for two, and I figure I'm not cooking for two necessarily, like I'm not pregnant. But I'm cooking for a family member, so I know that they'll appreciate them, because they're actually really excited to try all of the tasty vegan food that's available. And so this is my homemade vegetable stock. You can see I keep it in a little mason jar. I made this the other night when this is actually lentil bean broth. And again, it's a great vegetable stock if you don't have soy sauce, which I forgot to buy, but I kind of like using my own stock anyway. This is my my kale bowl. This is what I rinsed the kale with. And you can see I'm actually saving some for a smoothie, just because the nutrient value is much higher when you put it raw in your body versus, you know, cooked. Loses some. I think it loses about 30%, 30 to 40% of the nutrients when you cook it or saute it. But I'm gonna actually keep that juice in there too. The final thing that I will add. Actually, let me turn the heat up on these brats a little bit. And again, the brats, I think there's $8.99 for 4. Beyond Meat, these are very high demand, very popular. They also have Beyond Meat's hamburger patties, which are completely plant-based protein. And they're actually available at a lot of restaurants now, which is pretty cool. So they're on the menu. But the last thing I will do is slice up my lemon and just put some lemon juice inside my kale mushroom saute there, and it just adds like a really nice kind of fruity note to the kale. It's kind of like putting lemon juice with your asparagus, so it's a good complement, good citrus complement. So this is actually almost done. I don't want to bake it down too much because I like the kale to feel kind of you know, kind of chewy, and it's just really satisfying. So a lot of people haven't tried kale before. They think it's just a gross leafy green, and it's all about how you cook it. So the first time I had it was really great at a nice little restaurant where I used to live in Georgia, and they cooked it just like this. And add some salt, add some garlic salt, some onion salt, and it is an amazing side. It's delicious, and it's really healthy for you. So anyway, I'll come back when I am ready to do the tasting, and so I want you guys to see how good this stuff is. But you see these Beyond sausages, again, pea protein isolate, all plant-based ingredients, soy-free, gluten-free, 16 grams of plant protein. And in case anyone's wondering, plants actually go through a process in their cells called protein synthesis. So they taught me that in 8th grade biology. And all the cows and all the gorillas and all the herbivores that get nice and big and strong, like the ox and all those plant eaters, they eat leafy greens just like this. And so getting protein from plants is not a strange concept. And in reality, most people that eat meat or eat animal flesh are getting their protein recycled through the animal's body. So there's really nothing magical about eating dead animal flesh or cooking it. I will admit it is more calorie dense, but that just means you have to eat less of it. So I just learned that when meat is rotting, after you eat it, it stays in your colon for a long time. It can cause constipation if you're not getting enough fiber. And if you think about having roadkill in your working its way through your digestive system and your large and small intestine, it's not a pretty thought. So anyway, go plant-based, go vegan. It's really not that difficult these days. I think the mushrooms were, $3. Kale, big bag of kale, same amount, $3-4. And again, these are more of a luxury item. I probably have these once every month or once every 2 months, just because it's about $9 for 4, but not too much different from regular brats that you would buy. So next time you're at the grocery store, see how much your bratwurst costs, and then see if they carry Beyond Meat or Beyond Sausage. And yeah, enjoy. By the way, my house smells, I hate to say it, but my house smells like bacon right now, and it's all because of this. So I'm not missing anything by eating a plant-based diet, by living a vegan diet lifestyle. I'm not sacrificing anything, and I'm a hell of a lot healthier. So give it a try, and I'll be back during my next cooking demonstration. Thanks so much. Feel free to subscribe and like, and this is David's Allgood. Peace.